fantastic conversation about the benefit of building communities. And I think it's really interesting because we tend to think about building communities online. You know, how do we actually do it in the social media space and how do we build our fans and followers? But really, we've got to understand and remember that communities already exist. People are people, and communities are groups of like-minded people who gather around something or some things that they love. And tonight we had, you know, a representative from Brisbane Lions, and that's an obvious demonstration of a community. Raving fans, passionate about their game, passionate about their team. The question is, how do we actually maintain that momentum between games when they're actually at the field or watching on TV? How do we maintain that momentum between games in the off-season, and actually how do we use it to drive commercial results, which is exactly one of the conversations that we had tonight. Similarly, how do we actually build a community of drivers in the case of Uber, and then a community, a passionate community of passengers, or of people who actually want to use Uber instead of traditional public transport methods. So what were some of the tips? Well, some of the tips were, remember that people are people. Be real in your conversations and move away once again from that corporate stay disconnected voice. Some of the other examples or tips that we heard this evening too was be aware of when your audience is online. They're not always going to be online and tweeting or Facebooking when you're at work. So how do you actually maintain those communities in the time that they're there, active, engaged and committed? And I think also the other thing that I really took away was how do you actually use the enthusiasm for your community naturally. So stop trying to force things, actually let the community roll itself, because if you actually hand it over to the community, 9 times out of 10, they will actually build the momentum for you. As always, it was a fantastic conversation tonight. It just happened to be about building communities online. Make sure you watch the other videos from our panellists this evening. Awesome discussion, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.